Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Linda. I have a daily dose reading here for you. Even though it's called a daily dose, it's a timeless reading. It's not relevant only when the video is uploaded. So if you're coming across this later, it can still work for you. Just watch through. There's a whole playlist of these readings on the channel. So if you like this style of reading, you can watch the rest of them after this one. So I've shuffled from various decks and pulled cards for different placements. Now this first card is representing where are you now? What challenges do you face? What resources can you use? What are the hidden forces? What is the potential outcome? And what is the spiritual lesson? All right, this is nice. I like this reading. So, strong divine feminine energy in this spread, for sure. And again, it doesn't matter about your gender. It's just about the archetypal force. So, right now you could be coming into a time where you're feeling quite empowered, or you're getting guidance here to remind you that you are empowered and that you can be empowered if you tap into that energy. If you're coming from a place where you've had some recent hardship or difficulty, then this is a reminder that you have all the resources within you to manage this time in space, and you can come through this victorious and successfully, just needing to remember to find the resources that are within you. Now, the challenge that you're facing is this Queen of Swords here. So for some of you, this could be another person that you're dealing with that is making you feel a little bit triggered in some way. For others of you, the Queen of Swords is about you needing to be really clear and honest with yourself and potentially with someone else by communicating something that is really important to you that maybe someone else doesn't necessarily know about or understand, but that is affecting your relationship with them. That's one interpretation. For others, I feel like mostly this is about just you and your own energy, because it's there's a very independent energy in this reading, especially because the Nine of Pentacles is here. I feel that it's mostly about just you being honest with yourself and realistic about where you are and what you need to do, like what's important right now. You might need to assess and reevaluate what your priorities need to be so that you can manage your time and your resources particularly well during this period. Now, the card in the position of what resources can I use is the Nine of Pentacles, which is really cool. Again, there's a reiteration throughout this top row that's saying everything you need is within you. You just need to tap into what is your natural state and maybe move into a more confident, more calm, more self-loving space, a more honest space, so that you can realize that what you need is actually already in you, and that there's nothing external that you need to seek in order to maybe fill any gaps. There are no gaps. It's just within you. Everything you need is within you. It's just about being really honest with yourself. It's about dropping any bullshit and dropping any pride as well that you might have, dropping any stories that you might have, to just be really real with yourself and on the level in order to tackle whatever it is that you're facing at the moment that might require you to dig a little bit deeper than you might have needed to in the past. Now, this card here represents what are the hidden forces. You have the Page of Wands in reverse. And then this card is what is the potential outcome. You have the Eight of Crystals in reverse. Just give me a second with that. For someone watching this, the Page of Wands in reverse is suggesting maybe that there could be some chit chat, potentially some gossip going on behind your back that might be affecting some things for you. I don't want to try to make you feel, it's not about being paranoid or anything, it's just maybe being aware. If there's something going on here where you feel like there is something requiring you to be extra strong for or extra vigilant about, then just be aware of that. It's not about feeling like you're a victim of something, it's just to be aware. The other message of the Page of Wands in reverse here is that you could be letting fear get the better of you, and that's why this top row is looking so strong. Maybe that it's kind of offsetting or reflecting the polarity of the other end of that spectrum, is that maybe you are lacking in a bit of confidence and enthusiasm right now. You could be feeling a little bit afraid of what the task is ahead of you. You could be lacking in a bit of inspiration, for example, or feeling stuck for ideas, or you might be feeling a little bit like you need to find some new inspiration. There could be also with the Page of Wands in reverse there, that you might be dealing with your own mood swings. You know, that's also why maybe you're seeing this top line being really strong. Like your higher self is reminding you that this is actually your natural state. And if you're allowing like a temperamental mind or emotional swings or mood swings get the better of you, then you could be making your time a little bit tougher right now than it actually needs to be. So just be aware about that. Like I said, the resources that you need are within you. It's about tapping into your own natural archetype and remembering who you are when you're at your best. And operating from that place, knowing that everything you need is actually already within you. Now, this card here is representing the potential outcome. 8 of Crystals in reverse. The 8 of Swords in normal decks, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, is a card of limitation and bondage, difficulty, inability to see. But in this deck, it's called Synthesis. Now, I'm going to go to this rune first because I want to tie it back around in a second. So this rune is called Iwaz, and it's represented by the yew tree. So it's about strength. So again, the runes are quite often in these readings showing up to reflect other cards in the readings. Now, the yew tree is a very it's a very strong tree. It's very reliable, but it's also flexible and can adapt because it's what's the right word? It's pliable. It's soft, but it's strong, right? So that's also another reminder of certain types of archetypal energies to tap into that are actually already naturally within you, that just need to be remembered and brought out and given a chance to have a voice and to be enhanced and expressed in a certain way. There's also here the message from this from the rune is about reliability and dependability and trustworthiness. Also, you know, messages from this top line as well is that like these are your natural qualities, and maybe you just need to be reminded of that. You know, you do have endurance, you are very strong, you are naturally confident, you're very capable, very resourceful, you are a good communicator actually, you are honest and have integrity, you are trustworthy. I feel like this reading is just to remind you what you already know, perhaps in a moment where you may be having a little bit of a difficult time with a certain situation, and you just need to be just reminded that you have what it takes, that you're quite capable of handling the situation that you're in and coming through it shining. But it's about remembering that, like I said, you are strong, you are honest, so use honesty in this situation, use discernment, use clarity, use your resources, use your confidence, use your physical wellness as well. Both of these are also saying that you have a physical wellness. You are strong and capable. You are healthy. You do have a natural beauty to you. You do have a natural luxury to you. And these are all, again, things that you can tap into in your situation to help progress it and move it forward. Now, this 8 of Crystals reversed. It is kind of an integration, I feel. There's like an integration that needs to happen. And again, integration, the root word there is integrity. So all the parts need to work together. So all the parts of your nature need to come together and work in harmony with each other to make things happen in the right way. That's what I feel. Make things happen in the right way with like finding solutions through honesty. Reclaiming your personal power as well. Like that's also the reminder that the Strength card and the Iwaz rune is giving. It's like you are a strong person, and if you are in a situation now where you do feel disempowered or you do feel like too vulnerable, or that you are maybe either uninspired or at the mercy of people who may be gossiping or whatever, this is just you remembering that your personal power is within you and it's up to you to reclaim it. And for some of you, if you are dealing with a situation where there is some kind of either gossiping or slandering or backbiting going on, it might be a moment here for you to actually stand up and say something. And that will very much help you reclaim your power. It's important to know, it's important to do that in the right way, you know, like don't necessarily fight fire with fire, but if the moment arises where you get the chance to check someone or put them in their place in a loving and honorable way, from integrity, from you know, from the energy of these three archetypes here, if there is someone behaving immaturely or being petty or being like gossiping behind your back or talking shit about you or whatever, and you are feeling a little disempowered, Eight of Crystals, then this reading might just be here to remind you that you do have what it takes within you to reclaim your personal power. And perhaps it's just about identifying the correct moment here where it would be timely or appropriate or empowering to speak up and say something and put someone kind of in their place, not in a petty way or in a childish way as the way in the way that they've been behaving, but from this place of empowered feminine archetypes of like just letting someone know that their behavior is not appropriate and you don't appreciate it and it's not cool, right? But doing it from this loving and compassionate and fierce place. All right. I feel that might be it for this reading. Just checking over here. You can do this. You can do this. You can handle this situation. That's what these cards are saying to me. Yes, you might feel a little disempowered at this moment, and there could very well be someone or some people who are behaving in a very petty and childish and even mean way. But you are empowered and you have what it takes to handle the situation. And in doing so also, not only are you healing yourself, but you can also help another person see how their behavior perhaps is actually not even about you, but they are in some ways insecure or unloving towards themselves. And that's probably what's causing them to act out here. But don't make it about them. Just handle it in the way that it makes you feel empowered without actually, you know, insulting somebody or belittling someone, even if they've been doing that to you. You know what I mean? All right, my friends, sending a lot of love. If you're in this situation and you're having a hard time right now, I really empathize with you, and I'm sending a lot of love. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.